put it on the menu. And dadgummit, that sucker sells. I mean,
sounds delicious. Hey guys, Mike here. Today we are at Cartwright's in Denton. It's a place we go to a lot on our channel, but today we are doing something very special. We are meeting with the owner. So come on, let's go.
Hi, I'm John Cartwright. I'm the owner of Cartwright's Ranch House. Love being in the business, love being in the restaurant business especially, and I'm honored to be here. I did. I guess I got that itch around 2000, and I really didn't know what I was doing, and so I found a used Kawasaki Vulcan 750, and I took the lessons. I was top gun at the class, and so pretty excited. Started riding a little bit. Nothing no long rides or anything, just around town. And but it was a used bike, and not long after that, the bike kind of broke down and sat in my garage. And I was going to fix it one day. You know how it is. But it sat there years, and so my wife just finally said, "John, you got to either fix it or get rid of it."
You said you have other groups, motorcycle groups that come in?
We do on Sunday mornings, believe it or not. Sunday mornings we have almost like a standing once a week, once a month. They come in here. They don't normally sit in this back section and take it over, and they love it, and we love having them. They're great people. I graduated Texas A&M, and I went straight into Luby's cafeteria. And was working for them for 25 years. It's a hard business. We bounced around, me and my family, probably 8 different times before we finally settled here in Denton in 1994. I took over this store. This was I finally got the taste of general managership and took over this store and was working there for 6 years. Loved Denton, and they offered me a store down in Plano. And I told them no. I really didn't want to go to Plano. I love my community up here, and but they came back a second time, made it worth my while to drive down there. I told my wife I don't want to leave Denton, so I'm just going to commute. So for 10 years, that's what I did. I commuted to Plano, and it's kind of like the flagship store of Luby's Cafeteria, and loved it. But in 2010, 10 years was enough, and so we left Luby's. I love the people business aspect of the restaurant industry, and I just missed that connection in the catering business. And so we wanted to get back in it, and I turned to my wife and said, "Hey, I think it's time to get back, and I'm not interested in working for somebody else again." I did that for 25 years, and so we found this location, and off we went. And we renovated this building, and we opened up in September of 2011. We opened up just serving lunch and dinner. Really didn't think about having a breakfast place here. So we opened up, we had a special lunch menu, and then we had a special dinner menu. And right from the get-go, we enjoyed success. It wasn't long after people said, "John, you need to do breakfast. You need to do breakfast." And my whole idea, I wanted to really concentrate on dinner. And adding breakfast makes that day an extra long day. So we tried it. We rolled out a separate breakfast menu. We didn't include it on our lunch and dinner menus and during the week, and it worked. It clicked, and so I expanded the breakfast menu and bought some more equipment in the kitchen to allow us to do it correctly, and breakfast just clicked from the get-go. And now breakfast, our weekend time, we talked earlier, breakfast on the weekends for us is you go on a 2 or 3 hour wait, and I can't imagine Cartwright's without breakfast. I mean, I think we're known for our breakfast just as much as we are for our chicken fried steak, which is pretty good. I just had a late breakfast the other day, and I got the chicken fried steak. I'm drawn to it all the time. The chicken fried steak, hash browns. I like my eggs over medium, and then of course the biscuit. But we have I like our migas. I get migas sometimes. Huevos rancheros. My daughter recently came up with a new breakfast item. She said, "Dad, let's make a breakfast burrito." And instantly I'm thinking, no, this is not gonna work. All right, what's in it? She says, all right, we can get a big tortilla and we can, we'll cook a chicken fried steak and we'll cut it up. And then we'll put cheese in there and we'll put scrambled eggs in there and the hash browns. We'll roll it up and we'll put sausage gravy on it. Then she said, no, we can put queso on it, chili con queso. I said, we don't have queso. We didn't make queso. And so, all right, Jordan, we'll put it on the menu. And dadgummit, that sucker sells. I mean,
sounds delicious.
I mean, a breakfast burrito, man, it's skyrocketing. And so, yeah, and it's one of those items that you can't find a lot of other places. We make our own queso sauce here. We make our own red chili sauce for our, on the border breakfasts from guajillo peppers. And that's what makes us unique. There's a lot of things here on our menu that you can't find anywhere else, especially here on the downtown square. So, once again, it's sometimes I got to pinch myself how well we've been received and the kind of a respect our place has. But I always tell my staff, man, every day we got to earn it. I mean, you're only as good as your last day on served. And I tell my wife, I said, you know what? If I don't screw this up, I think it's going to work. So that's what my focus is every day. Don't screw this up. So everything's going well. I've got my son and daughter working for me, and it's very much a family-run business. And I got a great staff that I can rely on daily. I don't like sitting in my office like I told you, so I'm out there. I'm in the kitchen with my people. I'm out here touching tables and visiting, and we're blessed to be part of the community. We're situated, the square is right between UNT and TWU, and it's really become the living room of Denton, and I'm honored and proud to be here. We need to send some more motorcycle groups here, more and more.
Yeah, one by one.
Excellent.
Destination.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.